Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine and I'm here to help you expand your consciousness, fully realize your true authentic self, and tap into the spiritual guidance that is within and around you. If you're new to your spiritual journey or you're just getting started, then remember to subscribe and click the bell notification button so you don't miss any future videos on spiritual expansion and growth. In today's video, I wanted to show you how to develop your clairaudience psychic ability. This is the psychic ability that people tend to acknowledge the least because it's hard to distinguish between your own thoughts or your own inner voice compared to the inner voices of energetic beings. So in today's video, I'm going to help you to develop it more so that you're able to distinguish between your own thoughts and thoughts or higher information. So the clairaudience is a psychic ability that enables you to hear higher information being transmitted to you from higher realms, higher beings, beings of light and love, from the Akashic records. So it can be hearing from any energetic entities or obtaining information through the form of hearing from the Akashic records or through anything that wants to speak to you. These messages can come very direct or it can come in streams of thoughts. So sometimes messages come very direct and it's only one word, whereas some other times it can come as a stream of thoughts. So you're literally having like a whole paragraph coming through your thoughts and you're just hearing what your mind is speaking, but oftentimes it's not what your mind is speaking, and you can distinguish between your own thoughts and thoughts from or words from or information from higher realms and higher entities through the way that it makes you feel, because oftentimes our thoughts are based on egos, whereas higher realms and higher beings transmit very loving, very encouraging, motivating guidance to you. So that's how you can distinguish between whether it's your own thoughts or thoughts of higher beings and higher entities. And oftentimes you hear these messages with your own voice. So it's like you're basically talking to yourself. And that's how most spirits or energetic beings transmit messages to you, through your own inner voice. But then there are some other times where they may be speaking to you and you may hear it in different languages or different voices as well. Alright guys, let's just jump right into the video on how to develop your clairaudience psychic ability a bit further. So the first step to developing any psychic ability or to even become self-aware is to meditate. Meditation allows you to become self-aware because then you start observing the thoughts, the emotions, and every little thing that flows through your mind. And the point of meditation isn't really to react to it, it's just to observe your thoughts and kind of just let it fly by. And you can even visualize yourself in a big circle, and every thought that comes through the circle just turns into snow or rain or something like that, or sparkles. Once you notice that your mind starts calming down, everything starts relaxing, your body feels good, everything feels relaxed and calm, then it's time to ground yourself. Grounding yourself is basically feeling connected and grounded to the earth. So with this type of technique, all you really do is imagine being grounded to the earth. There's just so much potential and imagination that you can put into this visualization. So what I like to do is visualize myself in a forest, and there's tree roots and tree trunks grounded to my feet in my root chakra and grounding me to the earth. Other people like to visualize a big boulder that's deep down inside the earth, and then they just kind of imagine a string wrapping around the boulder and connecting it to their feet. So it's like they're grounded and they can't be moved anywhere because the boulder is keeping them stable. So honestly, it's up to you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever makes you feel grounded, just ground yourself. And then opposite from that would be running energy. And basically when you're running energy, you're allowing cosmic light to come through your crown chakra and spread around your body. And as it spreads throughout your body, it's freeing you of any stagnant energy, any stagnant emotions. So you're releasing yourself of emotions and all the stuff that makes you feel stuck. It's helping you cleanse your auric field. So just think about this. Grounding yourself means stabilizing yourself, creating balance and stabilization, whereas running energy creates free flow of energy within your whole electromagnetic field. So let's repeat those steps one more time, guys. First, you just meditate and quiet your mind. Then you ground yourself with earth energy and run energy through your crown chakra with cosmic light. It can be whatever color you want, it doesn't really matter. As long as you feel the energy within your body flowing freely and you feel grounded and balanced. And the third step is to say a prayer of protection, because we do want to protect ourselves, especially when we're tapping into the spiritual realm, or if we're developing any psychic ability. It's important to protect yourself so that you only allow positive energy and energy of light and love to come into your space. You don't want to be inviting any negative energies into your space. And oftentimes I find that negative energies don't even come anyway, but just in case, you do want to protect yourself. And at the same time, you can also create a barrier of protection around you, like just visualize a bubble around you, and that bubble is your protection, and no other entities or energies can come into your space unless it's light and love. Okay, let's repeat all of that one more time, guys, so we understand what the steps are. The first step is to meditate. The second step is to ground yourself and run energy. The third step is all about protection. Now that you're completely grounded, you're completely free flowing, you're able to receive information well, and you're protected. So all the steps before is to actually help you become balanced, stabilized, and prepared for receiving information. So the fourth step is to actually just become aware now. Close your eyes and become aware of all the noises around you. What you want to be hearing is like cars passing by your house. You want to be hearing music, radios that's like blasting from somewhere, dogs barking in the distance, or if it's really quiet where you are, you just want to listen to the sound of the silence. And if you notice that there's no sounds at all, then you can also listen to the sound of your breath. So there's always some type of noise, some type of sound happening, and that's exactly what you're going to be observing. You're going to be observing the sound of the birds, the leaves falling, doors slamming, anything like that. Anything that is happening around you, you're gonna listen with your ears. You're not really gonna be focusing on seeing anything or knowing anything. You're only focusing on listening to all the sounds that are around you. For those of you who actually just started speaking and communicating with your spirit guides, you can also ask your spirit guides to come through and, transmit or relay any messages to you that you need to know, or you can even ask them a question and listen for the answer. Notice how the answer comes through, because usually spirit communication comes through very quickly. There isn't any like 5-10 minutes of thinking that spirits is gonna be doing. They're actually gonna answer you right when you ask the question. So it should be almost like a full-on conversation between you and your best friend. And the fifth step is to just journal. Write down your whole experience. I would say to do this for maybe about 20 minutes. You can start practicing with just 20 minutes first, and you can also practice this by going to like loud, noisy places with a lot of noises and interactions, and crowded places. That you can go to the restaurant, you can go to an amusement park, you can just stay in nature and listen to the noises all around you and the natural noises of nature. So as long as you're somewhere where there is noises, it'll help you practice your clairaudience psychic ability. Just close your eyes wherever you are in this noisy, hectic place that you might be going to, and just listen to everything around you, and eventually you'll be able to pick up on like the slightest noises. But the whole point of journaling is that you can record what you've experienced, and you can always reflect back and learn something from that experience, and you will find that you start getting better and better as you move forward and you keep developing this psychic ability. But just like any psychic ability, you need to develop it, and you definitely have to put in the time and effort in developing it. Like if you're gonna watch this video and end up not doing it, then it's going to be a waste of your time. But if you want to make use of your time and actually wholeheartedly want to learn how to communicate and hear energetic beings, hear sounds, otherworldly sounds, sounds that you've never heard before in the physical world, then just be open to trying new things and to developing this psychic ability. Last but not least, set an intention. By the end of the exercise, you know that you've tried it, you know that you're getting better, and now it's just about setting the intention that from here on, your intention is to get better and better at developing your clairaudience psychic ability. And this will let your subconscious mind and your spirit guides and guardian angels and all other beings of light and love know that you want to develop this psychic ability, and so they're going to be working undercover to help you enhance the psychic ability even further. Like I've mentioned before, guys, this psychic ability is something that's a bit harder and more difficult than some other psychic senses, especially because we have to distinguish our own thoughts from, higher information. And so as you practice, you will be able to distinguish between those as well. And that is how you develop your clairaudience psychic ability. It's just about self-awareness, listening to all the sounds around you, and hearing what type of information is out there and how you perceive it and how it comes to you and how it's being transmitted to you. I hope that you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down your experience and how you felt. You can also visit my website at spirittarotguide.com to learn more about spirituality, and I'm also a tarot reader, so you can book a tarot reading with me online at spirittarotguide.com. And I will see you guys next time.